Welcome to South Africa, guys, home of lions and elephants and these guys. These are Cape Town's penguins. And when you think of penguins, you usually think of this or this, but definitely not this. These are South African penguins, or as they used to be called, jackass penguins, because of their distinctive donkey-like braying noise that they make. Well, there you go. And they have been here in Cape Town for a long, long time. But the question is, how'd they get here? To find out where these guys came from, we have to go back, like way back.
The African penguin story starts over 2 million years ago, and people believe they migrated from Antarctica. In fact, from fossil records, we know there used to be several species of penguin that lived here.
But in more recent history, these penguins have actually been a vital part of Cape Town's story.
Moving to the 1600s, big sail ships would sail around the tip of Africa on their way to India and the spice route. And by the time they got to Africa from Europe, oftentimes they were literally starving to death. So despite not tasting very good, penguins ended up being used as a meat source by hungry sailors. They also collected their eggs and even used their fat as fuel for their ships. Working our way to more modern day, penguin eggs were considered a delicacy in the early 1900s. Even South Africa's parliament would enjoy scrambled penguin eggs for breakfast. Pushed to the brink of extinction, fortunately these types of practices stopped around the mid-1960s, as penguins became more popular for their tourist potential rather than their food potential.
So as you can tell, these guys have quite the storied history here in Cape Town, but if you come here today, where can you find them? Now, the best time to see these guys is in the Cape Town summer, and there are two main areas where they hang out.
The first and most popular place is Boulder Beach. This beach is located about an hour outside of Cape Town in a really cute fishing village called Simonstown. Here they have a penguin sanctuary where you can observe from afar or get up close and hang out on the beach with them. To enter the park, it costs about 152 Rand for adults and 76 Rand for children. The second spot is at Stony Point. The nature reserve at Stony Point is just over an hour's drive from Cape Town in a coastal village called Betty's Bay. This reserve is definitely less touristy and a bit more rustic, but still great for penguin viewing. The entrance fee here is only 25 Rand for adults and 15 Rand for children.
Right now we are at Boulder Beach, where I am surrounded by penguins. And when you come here, there are two main spots. There's one spot next to the visitor center, which is along these wooden boarded paths. Or you can come down to the beach, where I am, and get pretty up close and personal with them. Now, undoubtedly, these penguins are adorable, but they're actually in danger of disappearing.
Now, the key to penguin survival in Africa is the same as penguin survival pretty much anywhere. It depends on this. This is a sardine.
And it's fish like this that make up a well-rounded penguin diet. But the problem is, these fish are disappearing.
Sadly, right now the oceans around Cape Town are in danger of being overfished, making it much harder for these penguins to find food.
And as a result, the penguin population in the last 100 years has dropped from 1.5 million in 1910 all the way down to only 18,000 of these guys today. Hey, buddy. I think he's a little scared to go past me. Oh, there he goes. Makes a mad dash for it. So these cute little guys are in a bit of a pickle. But the good news is conservation groups have taken notice and created these penguin sanctuaries like this one, where you and I can come, observe, get up close, but without ruffling all their feathers. If you come to Cape Town, you gotta come check these guys out. Look how cute they are.
If you enjoyed this, it's just one lesson of our whole Cape Town course. So you should head over to brighttrip.com where you can find that whole course and everything else in our course library. We'll see you over there.